Welcome to C's Concepts. Stay tuned on Watch This.
Every other religion says death is the escape. So every other religion is like, don't worry, the world is bad. When we die, we are fine. Look at it. Christianity says death is the fix. Christianity says death is the fix. We stay to fix in Christianity. We don't run away. We don't escape. That's why we were saved and it didn't take us to heaven immediately. We were saved and it left us here to, why? To adjust the evil, to amend the evil. So Christianity is not an escape religion. He said, occupy till I come. Every other religion says, don't worry, there's really nothing we can do. We are doomed. When we die, we will rest. Christianity says, no. We live and fix the world. The Bible calls Christians the salt of the earth, the light of the world. I hope you're understanding this. So every other religion says death is the escape. Christianity says death is the fix. We stay to fix. We don't try to escape from fixing. All right. Now, number two, another argument is the demand for empirical proof. The demand for empirical proof. That means, give me proof. They claim God is not real because it cannot be scientifically tested. Yet, the belief that only empirical things are real in itself is a philosophical assumption that cannot be scientifically proven. Anybody asking that question or wanting that answer is, let me read that again. The claim that God is not real because it cannot be scientifically tested, they claim that God is not real because it cannot be scientifically tested. Yet, the belief that only empirical things are real is in itself a philosophical assumption that cannot be scientifically proven. This thought came to me when we were actually learning about value, in an ethics class by a lecturer called Modestus in Unilag. I just zoned out and started writing because everything he was saying empirically made sense for the argument of God. Empirically. It was like he was teaching, but God took over and started teaching me. And I'm going to show you some of the things that came to my mind. They say, show me empirically scientific proof that God exists. Otherwise, I will not believe. Now, the philosophical position behind this demand is called scientism. So, if you don't know, there is a name for what you are doing. It's called scientism, meaning I will only believe things that are scientifically proven. Scientism, that's what it's called. You can check it out. The belief that only what can be scientifically verified is real or true is called scientism. Now, that in itself is a belief. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. If you believe that only things that are scientifically proven are the things that are true, you are being a believer in scientism. So if atheism is attacking belief in God, you are actually believing in something, nothing. And don't say, but nothing is nothing. Well, the whole claim of atheism is that the world came from nothing. So nothing is something. So this is an endless cycle. The argument can't click. It can't click. If you sit down and think about it, it can't click. Now, Christian scientists have asked the question, can you scientifically prove that only scientifically proof is valid? Can you scientifically prove prove that only scientifically proof is valid. Now look at this. This will interest you. Please listen to this. Don't miss this. Science can only currently, as at 2026, see or explain 5% of the universe. That is normal matter. While the remaining 95% consists of dark matter and dark energy, and I'm using their terms, dark matter and dark energy, which remain largely mysterious. So what science can prove in what we see in this world is 5%. Are you saying that the entire 95% of things remaining in this world does not exist? Your own science is saying that what we can see, we can only explain 5%. So are you saying that anything that cannot be scientifically proven does not exist, even though science acknowledges that 95% of things exist that they can't explain? Please think with me. And you know, I'm not throwing scriptures at you. I'm just inviting you to think with me. There is something called the uncertainty of that standard, the uncertainty of the standard. Science rarely claims 100% certainty. Scientific knowledge is provisional. And please don't take my word for it. You can Google this. Scientific knowledge is provisional, meaning it is always open to being updated or corrected by new data. So science says, I improve. Is that absolute? Something that can be improved on is not absolute. I hope you know science changes. So science, and I want to close with, I want to say this. Science is a magnificent tool, but it is a tool for measuring the physical world. Asking it, think with me, asking it to detect God is like using a metal detector to find love. Let me say that again. Science is a magnificent tool, but it is a tool for measuring the physical world. Asking it to detect God is like using a metal detector to find love. Is that possible?